To Dreams Divine Tarot. I'm Dream. I I feel like I need to do a reading about love. A lot of people's hearts are broken right now, right? A lot of people are going through breakups. I've seen all over the place. All my friends, a lot of my family. Um, Everyone's having issues with that, right? So people want to know: are they going to find love? They went through this terrible breakup. What's to expect? What about that old person? What about the new person? Is there a new person? Let's go through that. Let's see what Spirit has to say today about your love life. Because, quite frankly, I'm in the same boat as you. And I'd like to know. All right? Let's find out. I'm going to start with an over and underlying, and then I've already prayed and I've already done the pre-shuffle. Obviously, I shuffle a few more times and get Spirit woke up. Let's get the knocking. Come on, Spirit. I want you to talk to us. A lot of people are frustrated right now, right? And I get it. Because we go through life and we expect certain things, right? And we're really not getting those things, and we want to know when, we want to know why it's taking so long, and it's not for us to ask, okay? But if Spirit knows, if our great one knows, if God knows and wants to reveal that through tarot, let it be. And if it is not, let it not be, okay? So let's just all hope for the best and keep hoping for the best, because we keep hearing all these great things are coming, but we're not hearing anything about, is love coming? Who is going to care for us, right? So let's hear about it. All right, first cup up. First cup. I always say that. First card up. First card up is the 8 of Cups. Man, when you ask, you shall receive. The 8 of Cups is, Pisces energy. It's water hard. Basically, it's the need for rebirth. So you're going through changes. So if you're really looking for love, if you're really looking for something, obviously, you got to go through, this is the overlying. This is what we need. We need changes, right? We need changes. So if God's going to give us what we want, which He will, He will if we follow His divine path, right? Give me an underlying, Spirit. Come on. Okay, there's one. Oh, man, that's not good either. Okay, so underlying: selfishness, greed, materialism, mistakes, imperfections. So obviously you're still working on you. 9 of Cups. In reverse, it's not the best. It's not the best. It just means that you need to be more selfless. Okay. You got to find your deeper meaning. Be one of gratitude, right? I was talking about that earlier about being gracious during Thanksgiving, but really we should be gracious always. Live by that. So that's the underlying. Doesn't sound great so far, guys. Sorry. Sorry. I'm doing my best here. I don't channel love well, apparently. Oh, Lord. Okay. What else you got for me? What else you got for me, Spirit? Okay. So, it's past energy. Wow. Really wanted that one to come out upright, guys. Really The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is what we've gone through, right? Obviously, we're broke. We got the problems, the insecurities, failures, slothfulness, dullness of mind, instability. This is our past energy. This is what we're coming from. And just like the Eight of Cups suggested, is that if you just make your decision and take action with confidence, you move forward from this, right? Right? So let's hope that we're all moving forward from that, because slothfulness is not, that's probably not a great idea, right? I'll refer back to another reading again just a few days ago. Get off your ass, queen. Get off your ass and make something of it. Of your talents, you've got so many. Get up off your ass, right? Work for it, because if you're not working for it, this is all you're gonna get. You're gonna get this, come on. You can't act in selfishness and greed and materialism, and if you're not working towards this, you'll never find the love that you want. You'll never find happiness that you want. You'll never, and in God's and your own mind, you'll never deserve that kind of reward, right? If we're not earning it, what's the point if we're not earning it, right? All right. Also, past energy. I would say that the person that you've come from is insecure and slothful too, and very, very unstable. That instability brought a lot of issues to your relationships before, and they were lying to you. Why? We don't know why. But they lived by that. This is very, very low energy. I mean, very low energy here, right? Lots of envy. That Ten of Wands is a great card. If it's not upside down, then of course it is. It is upside down, right? It just means you're not complete. There's always another way. There's always another way to go. And lying and malice and obstinacy is not what you want in a partner. So you left. I mean, obviously you left, because why would you stay? Why would you stay with the 10 and the 10 upside, 2 10s upside down? You were so unhappy, so like double, the worst kind of unhappy you could be. All right. And this happened recently, obviously. I would say within the last 30 days, because you got, maybe 35, because you've got, 38, you've got 38 days, 37 days on the board, right? Like 37 right now. Someone might be 37. Look, it doesn't look good for you. From where you're coming from, that's a rough, how can, ask yourself this, how can I trust? I know you're asking yourself this all the time. How can I trust anyone after being with this and this, right? And the love of my life, who I loved more than anything and thought loved me, was this, right? Why? Why? I'm not asking for perfection, which is the 9 of Cups upright. I'm asking for stable. Let's talk about our energy now. Like, what's our energy now? Like, I know my collective's energy now. Like, you guys are stable. You guys are firm. You got the foundations. So let's talk about that, and then we'll move on and see what is in store for our love life. Like, let's hope. Let's put our, let's cross our fingers. Spirit, please give us some good news. Okay. Well, first one out. Okay. Well, yeah, it's stability, It's that 2 of Swords energy again. You guys you're balanced. But you haven't made a decision. Like, you're strong. you have that strength through suffering, and you've remained strong through all of this suffering, and there's been a lot of suffering. I'm very, very sorry for that, guys. I'm sorry. And I know it's hard to move on, and we have to. We have to. It's not, you don't really have a choice, do you? You either pick it up and you move on, you do it with someone great, or you don't do it at all. Because look, if this is all you're going to find out here, which is literally all that's coming to you lately, even the offers you've had lately has been unacceptable. They either want something from you, want only one thing from you, or they want nothing from you, right? And there's no balance in that. So find your own balance. Keep working on you. Keep working on you, because this is a good foundation. It's a good, firm foundation. All right. And so if you don't, all right, Spirit, is there a chance? Is there a chance that we can find something, like something? Frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choice, and overcommitment. Overcommitment just means, look, he was trying to commit to all these other people, And this is what we're finding. This is what we're finding in every lover we come across. But we all know we deserve better. And that's the reason why we keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and keep moving on and keep pushing for that better, better, better. But no, we haven't found it yet, guys. We haven't. And who knows when it's coming, I know that whenever we did the, future fortune telling, it was all good news. Fortune is coming our way. But we don't want to share our cups with somebody who's a level 2 when we're level 10, And most of us, let's be honest, if you're watching tarot, you're already more informed than most. You're already leveling up because you're listening. Because you're listening to your own spirit. You're doing that inner work that you need to do, and just that's my that's obviously that's Spirit's suggestion. Keep working on you. Maybe you're not all the way healed yet. Maybe take some more time and see what happens. Because you never know. You never know. Oh, see, look, okay. It's upside down still, but 7 of Swords means Revelations, right? Maybe you need to read the book of Revelations and understand what it means. That those endings, the great ending is in Revelations, obviously. Freedom, truth, argumentativeness, wise counsel, trustworthiness, confession. Go to God, people. Pray about it. Go to God and pray, because there's only one answer, right? And it's within you. We are our own universe, right? And the answers are inside of us. God speaks to you if you listen. If you choose to hear him, he is speaking to you. He's calling for you. He wants you to hear him. He wants you to see what you're doing with your life. And that, master yourself. This card is mastery, Guard against deceit. Guard yourself. Put up those boundaries. Use your willpower. Every single card is telling you the same thing. This is what is happening to you when you're not protecting yourself. You know that all you need to do is listen to your inner voice, okay? When you're making choices about love life. I know you're frustrated, right? And this separation has really got you in your head. But really, it's in your heart. It's not in your head. In your head, you're this. Okay? In your heart, you're this. You got to come up from that. Don't worry about, finding a love life. And what you got to do is use your freedom. Use what freedom that you are allowed right now, that you're being allowed right now to find your truth. All right? Seek wise counsel within yourself. Read your Bible. Do that meditation. Guys, do your homework. When I say do your homework, you know what I mean. Do your heart work. That's what I mean, right? Because if you do that, balance, right? Balance will come. You will adapt. All right? Now, it's sad that they're trying to come back. All right? Now, I don't know if they've changed. To me, it doesn't feel like they've changed, okay? There's nothing here indicating so far that they've changed. Although, he wants to. She wants to. They want to change for you. They want to find that balance for you. But no, I don't know about that ex, guys. I mean, that's your own discernment. You just listen to your inner voice about that when you make these decisions. Are you gonna want them back? You can forgive. You can forgive. Sure, you're a real forgiving person. You're a loving, sweet, kind individual. But when they're lying, there was a lot of lying. There was a lot of lying here. A lot of irresponsibility. Juggling you with other people. Like, he wasn't trustworthy. She wasn't trustworthy, right? Can you trust this person? That's really, it's what it's asking you. There's a confession coming, right? There's a confession. Somebody's going to come up and come say something to you. They're going to confess something, right? But are they really going to tell you everything? It looks to me like they're going to be holding back a little bit more. They're still holding back. There's a lot of selfishness here, a lot of greed. And they weren't just selfish and greedy with their cups. They were selfish and greedy with you. I flipped a card clear across the room. So let's talk about it, can we? These are the cards I picked up off the floor. Okay. The one on top, and they're both upright. Thank God for that. So if this is about your ex, because it's obviously about your ex. I mean, literally about your ex. Because all of this is frustration and how you're feeling about what they did to you. Okay? Because they did a lot. They did a lot to you. Okay? It hurt. It hurt a lot. You have come out of this a better person for it. Absolutely leveled up because of it. But that doesn't mean that it didn't hurt 100%. Because oh my gosh, it did. Okay? First card. All right. Final manifestation. Completion. The result of true will. It has ended and finished. For better or worse. Ruin, defeat, failure, insolence, overthrow, speaking many words, and hopelessness. This is how you felt. This is how you're done, right? You are done. So if he comes in making an offering, you're being guided to open your heart and receive love from others. Take that as you will. Use your own discernment. Because like I said, there's a lot of pain on this board. There's a lot of hurt here. Is it too much? Is it too much? Find your balance. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's always your choice. Okay? But she, they are coming in, it looks like, to find balance, make a new connection. This could be your ex. This could be a new connection that you're going to work towards. But I really feel like they're coming forward with an offer. It makes sense. Okay, that this is that's what this means. Okay, now use your own discernment. You're the one that needs to keep the balance. Look at how balanced you are. Balance. You got 2 balanced cards right on. This is you. You're balanced. You have a great foundation. Now, not everybody around you has a great foundation, but you certainly do. You are in your mind, you are balanced. In your heart, you are balanced. But it comes from a lot of broken feelings, broken bonds, broken trusts. Okay, You're broken. But you've taken a lot of time, especially this last year, and you have fixed yourself. You have taped yourself right back together. And I mean tape. Okay? And that tape can be ripped and burned and shredded off. Peeled off. It can. So it's how good is your glue? That's the question. Next card is Temperance. I kind of figured this was coming up because it's all the same advice. This is the 3rd balance card that's come out. Seek balance. Create a calm atmosphere for yourself. Guys, self-reflection. Get in there. Meditate. Do everything in moderation. Don't jump to conclusions. Try. Make your changes within yourself. Keep working on you. There is movement, but there's also conflict with this card. So you need to find your serenity. And I realize, you get, this is realization, So what is your realization? Is it that you see the 4th balance card? Because this is also balance. So this is the 4th balance card. Okay. So does that mean that he's balanced? Does that mean you're balanced? She's balanced? They're balanced? What? Who else balanced? Because I know you are. You're balanced. Okay. But finding your balance between what and what? You know what I'm saying? Right? This is going on top of the Lovers. Upside down in reverse. So this is where you got to find your temper. This is where the Temperance needs to come in. Right? So think about that. Lovers in reverse means frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choices. This one's saying make your choice. Stop avoiding that choice, right? Seek balance. Create calm atmosphere. Come to that realization. This is a combination of forces, right? Look how she's pouring from one cup to another. This balanced energy. And he's doing the same thing. Balanced energy. They're doing the same thing. They're passing it back and forth. They're balancing. She's doing the same thing. Holding those balanced swords, okay? You tell me what this reading is about. If you really want to find love, love yourself. Love yourself. Let's turn the top one over and see what happens. Oh, here we go. He's just not ready. Whoever it is, he's just not ready for you yet. She's just not ready. Okay? If it's your soulmate, if it's your twin flame, it's your future lover, ex-lover, now lover, they're just not ready. Okay? They're distracted. They're still depressed and they're unstable still. They're still unstable. They're doing a balancing act of their own. And it's not working. It's not working. Okay? So if they come to you with an offer, I would really, really, really consider what they're holding back, because I feel like they're holding something back. There's something not being said, okay? Something you still don't know. There's something you still don't know. Even after all this time, there's something you still don't know. Just, tell me a little bit more about this X energy, Spirit, because I'm just as frustrated. I'm just as frustrated as the collective here. We want to know, is he ever going to come out of this? Is he ever going to wake up? Or is she ever going to? Or are they destined to be this Ten of Swords energy for the rest of their lives? Because in our hearts, we're balanced. We're looking for change. We want that stability. Okay? We know where our hearts lie. The collective knows where their loyalties and their love lies. But if it's time to move on, which you're almost there. You're still holding on a little bit, aren't you? Just a little bit too tight. Let go. Okay? If this is how it's going to be, if there's no hope within you, because that's what it sounds like, that this is how you feel. Right? This is you on this board, guys. This is how you feel about that past lover. This is how you feel like they've done to you. This is how you feel like you are. Like you're working for that balance. That you're showing that temperance. And that you're being patient for love. And you're giving them patience and understanding. And you gave them nothing but loyalty and respect. And you did not receive that in return. Okay? So what's Spirit trying to say here? Basically, is that if anyone comes to you with this confession, okay? If they're coming to you with a confession, the 5th balance card for this reading. Now, I'm not a prophet, okay? I just know what my spirit tells me, which is another word for conscience in layman terms. The 8 of Pentacles means that there's a rebirth, right? Yeah. There's a decision that you or they have come to, and it's practical, right? They feel like they've made their contribution, and let's be honest, you have to find that balance, right? You have to protect your own creativity and whatever ideas you got going on right now in your head, pertaining to love, pertaining to your life, pertaining to your work, pertaining to all of it. Whatever you have planned for the future, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Wait for that balance. Wait for that patience, okay? Because it's apparent to me, and obviously to Spirit, that they're still working. Your ex is still toiling away back here trying to find himself. And you expected him to do this much, much faster. She, her, whatever, they. I'm having issues with the pronoun thing. Because sex is fluid, and I just use it he, she, because I'm a female and it's easier for me to put it together that way. It's obvious the ex whom you're still attached to. You're obvious. Obviously you're still attached. He's in a lot of readings. That kind of energy doesn't go away, and it's obvious that you both cared a lot for one another. Although one was still in a very low vibrational energy, and even though you rose, you're leveling up, they're far, far behind you. They haven't caught up yet, you know. They haven't caught up yet. And they're still toiling away. So, let's see what it says. Well, that says it, doesn't it? They're stuck. Stalemate. Unwanted proposals. Unaccepted offers. Lack of empathy. They're still stuck in their own heads, guys. Okay? So is he coming back? Is he? Is he ever going to come to that decision? Because he's working. He's still stuck, you know? And you still got to consider that this is past energy. It's not good news. Guys, it's just not good news. I'm sorry. Sorry, collective. Really. Thanksgiving looks pretty good. Happy holidays, y'all. I'm very sorry. Lean on your friends, guys. You know, in this time of need, what we really need is our friends. People that are like-minded, who can, take, with all your balance, you just got to learn to take life as it comes, right? Both the positive and the negative. Let's put this backwards. Both the positive and the negative, okay? There's been a lot of arguments. There's a lot of inner and outer conflict, and a lot of struggle, right? A lot of tension, a lot of rivalry, a lot of competition. Like, why would he put you in a competition? Why? I mean, there's no point. That you were chosen by God for this person, okay? Especially if you're twin flame energy, especially if you were, soulmate energy. And I definitely feel that. But remember that the overlying energy in this reading, this whole entire reading, is to make your decision and take action with confidence. With confidence. So can you confidently make a decision based on what has happened in the situations that she has put you in? Okay. Competition? Why would anyone want to go through a competition with you? First off, why? They won't win. And why would they choose someone else over someone like you? How is that possible? I mean, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. This has come up in readings before, and it's let's be honest. They were chasing pinnacles. You didn't have them. So they wanted pinnacles from somebody else. He's working for the fine work, but life balance, right? Chasing those pinnacles, not really working for it, but really wanting it. He got stuck. He got stuck with somebody he did not. With somebody with no empathy, right? Unwanted proposals. He got stuck there. Why? Well, because it's not you. Because it's not you, honey. It's not you. It's not you. Ah, here we go. This is you. You're manifesting, right? You can make your imagination real. You have super creative powers, skills, adaptation, originality, self-confidence, right? You're the boss, bitch. You are the boss. Why anybody would go and make you competition to someone so low, so low, so low. That's not soulmate, that's stalemate. You know? Whatever they've got going on over here with their energy, whatever energy they're messing with, it's obviously coming to an ending. You know, it's obviously, it was a burden. It was a lie. Right? They're envious and irresponsible. They're careless. Think about that. So whatever he left you for, this is what he left you for. That's what he left the magician for. The one that's capable of making, the one that's capable of adaptation, creative power and skills. You know? Beginning of creative endeavors. Inspiration. Origin, people. So you tell me, what did he leave you for? Who? Why? Why would he leave? Well, what else did you expect? He's got to go through something, right? We all have towers in our lives. One's coming for each of us all the time. Constant towers. And there's a reason why these towers come. It shows us that we need a new beginning. You can't stay trapped. You can't stay trapped. Okay? You got to seek that change. You got to look for other options. Seek for change and options. Investigation. Willpower. Okay? It's a reality check. You got so much ambition. All right? But all of this adversity has brought you to an abrupt stop. Abrupt stop in your love life. You can't trust people. It has made you not trust people. But you gotta come out of that. This will create a new beginning for you. It absolutely will. It absolutely will. Okay. Man, she's throwing them at me now. For what he's done, for what she's done to you, you called this. Because that's your power. You're the magician, right? You called that judgment on them. And let's be honest, they deserved it. They lied, they cheated with some very low energy people. They could have caught something. I mean, they really could have caught something. Like, get them. They better get checked. Because honestly, the judgment is here. Right? Answering the call. Answer the call to action. Because that will create new opportunities. Judgment is coming. And it's not always a good thing, all right? It's not always a good thing, judgment. Some good judgment is very, very good. Like when you're doing your due diligence, you're helping others, you're sacrificing for others, and you're doing God's work. That judgment could be very, very, very fine. You know, you could hit that wheel any moment now, right? But when you're doing people like this, you will have to face judgment. You have to face judgment on everything that you do. So, this judgment has brought him to hermit mode. Her, then they're it, okay? Whatever. It's brought... I hate readings about exes. Because we are all prone to be stuck on the past. And letting go is very, very hard. But all life's answers are within you. Okay? And eventually we all have to face them. And have to go through this tower moment. have to deal with it. We have to deal with it. Okay. So we're over here with our creative power and skill and adaptation, and we can adapt. We will adapt. We will adapt. All right. Celebrate your success with those that you care about. You're climbing. You're doing well. Okay. Be ready for opportunities. Because you've worked for this. You've worked really, really hard for what you despite all of the judgment and the you're coming out of that hermit mode. You're finding it, right? You're finding it. Whatever. Look at this. Okay? You found your serenity. You came to a realization, right? That you can make your imagination real. That you have creative power and skills. You're real skillful. You're good at adaptation, right? You've got a lot of originality. Who else is like you? No one, right? You got a lot of self-confidence. Be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. It's time for celebration, stability, and home, and rest, and cleverness, right? Beauty, romance, mirth, milestones, community. Maybe there is a new beginning in romance for you. Maybe. It's saying be ready. This is the 4, 1, 5. This is all, Your birthday could be the 10th, October. There's a lot of the same energy in this. There's a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Aries in here. Mars, that tower, Very, very male energy here. Very male. All right. Can't make it up, guys. The time is right to take action on your ideas. So, I think the overlying is still making your decision and taking action with confidence, okay? So I believe you've made your decision about your love life, about your ex, and about how things went back then. And I believe you've already made that decision. I think that you made your judgment on that. I think you went inside and you were seeking wisdom from within. That inner truth, that divine inspiration, enlightenment. And you found it, right? You found it and you celebrate it. Now you're celebrating with your friends, okay? Because you have support. You have a lot of support through your friendships. I'm not going to say families, but for most of us, our friends are our family, right? Because they're there for us when our karmic relatives are not. And, friendship in society is what we all crave. That we're humans. After all, we're stuck in these human bodies for a reason. To learn about these things that are happening to us and to take these lessons home, right? Back to source. That's the whole point, right? It's the whole point of life. If you've been searching for a point of life, there it is. Boom. This is what I've heard from my spirit since I was very young, right? We're here to find out why we're here. That's the whole puzzle of it, isn't it? We're the Rubik's Cube. And the answer lies within. The answer lies within. And if all you got to do is listen, right? All life's answers lie within you. All of them. Every single one. Why do they tell you to go to God in prayer? Because God is in you. Those people that say, I heard God speak to me. Well, guess what? He does speak to you through your soul, through your heart, through your listening. All life's answers are within you. Okay? When you seek wisdom, it will find you. When you seek horror, it will bind you. Just remember that. Okay? And the underlying thing, the underlying him, the underlying energy here, Okay? I believe we've made our decision about that. And I'm very sorry for your loss. But there is nothing but good ahead if you just take action. Time is now. Take action on your ideas, okay? There is prosperity and power and opportunity. You're manifesting this. You're bringing it from heaven, from within. From within. It's coming to you. You will make it so because you put your mind to it. You're the magician, right? You have temperance. Who needs this? Who needs levers and frustration? Because you've worked really, really hard, okay? It's time to start enjoying some of that. The time is right. Take action on your ideas. All right? You've labored. You've worked very, very hard for this. You've made your decision. Okay? Run with it. Take action with confidence. Now, love? Yeah. Who needs it? Love yourself. Love you, man. Love your friends. Those who you know care about you. Love them. Love you. Love your animals. You know? Be that peaceful person. You know, maybe you're not meant for that kind of love. Have you thought about that? Maybe one day it will slap you across the face so hard you cannot deny it. You won't be asking cards and God and spirits. You won't be asking their advice, readers' advice. Because you'll know. It'll slap you across the face, right? Find your inspiration to take action. Every single one of these cards is telling you the same thing. You have better things to worry about than this past energy or finding love, okay? But make preparations and planning for an expansion, right? Established force, success, openness, honesty. Be honest with you. Love you. He's looking past. He ain't worried. He ain't worried about what's behind him. We've talked about this card because he comes up a lot in my readings. Stop looking behind you and look ahead. Be patient. Be patient. It's coming. It's coming. Okay? It's coming. Be patient. Look at this. Take time out and the answer will come. It's sitting right there on top of the Hermit. Guys. Rest. Ease. Restoration. Respite. Reflection. Recharge. Listen to your inner voice. Huh? Cannot make it up, folks. Look at the world from a different perspective. You're waiting. You're in suspension. Recalibration. Error. I keep hearing it, right? Can make it up, guys. Look. Your creativity, here it is again, creativity, right? Your creativity is what you need to be focused on right now. This is the different perspective. So answer the question for yourself. What are you supposed to be worried about right now? What are you worried about right now, you know? Wow. Wasteful. Dissipation of ideas. Unrealistic. Blocked. Inactive. Distracted. Somebody's trying to keep you this way. Are you going to let it happen? Huh? Where are your priorities? Where are your priorities? If you're stuck thinking about what's going on back there, which it's obvious you are, I'll for the past 3 months, at least, you've been stuck on this past energy. And it's time. I mean, you've got to open it up, open it up, open it up, open it up. Because you're being wasteful of your own gifts. This is keeping you distracted. Okay? It's unrealistic. He's blocked. She's blocked. They're inactive. They're distracted. They're irresponsible. They're greedy. The time is right now to take care of you. Take action on your own ideas. Stop worrying about what they're doing. Stop worrying about what everybody's doing. And start caring about you. Look at you. Take time out and the answer will come. Okay? Do some reflection, guys. Do some meditating. For crying out loud. For fuck's sake, please. Do some meditation. Because if you are not soul searching, how can you ever expect to become the high priestess? Change is here, people. You are of sound judgment. You have common sense. You're aware. You have intuition like nobody's business. The balance of Look, I'm going to count how many balance cards, and I'm going to put how many balance cards was in this reading in the description. The balance of opposites in decisions. So let's think about that. The next and very last card of this reading, the 28th card, matter of fact, is the Page of Swords. Okay? Let's take it with the over and under here, and let's see what they're trying to say to us, right? Let's just discern right now. Use your own judgment. Okay? Make your decision. Take action with confidence. Take your time to think before you act. Selfish greed, materialism, mistakes, imperfections. So, they're saying, make your decision. Act on it. But take your time. Or this will happen. Now, I don't know about you guys. Now, this wasn't the love reading you wanted. And I'm sorry for that. But what I am pleased to say is that the overall advice here is remain balanced. Keep your balance. Think about things, sure. Don't get buried in the past. Find your balance. And it will come. It will come. If it is meant for you, and it is, it's clearly meant for you. The balance of opposites in decisions. Okay? You already know what it is. You know the truth. You know your inner truth. You know what you've been searching for and what you've had. And you know what choice you need to make. So I'm going to say it again, queens and kings. Get off of your asses. Get off of your asses. Climb into your hearts and your heads for meditation. And come out of it a high priestess. Thank you again for watching. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Thank you, God, for your wisdom. I'm going to count all of the balance, all of the times the word balance was used in this, and I'm going to put it in the description. Look for that. I love you, Spirit loves you, God loves you. We're looking forward to you becoming the high priestess. We really surely are. Have a good one.